Hello guys, welcome back to today. Today's day 38, season 2 stuff we do. Start off the neck. Got the defender parked up by itself. And we got the farmer's son's size 200 parked sort of in the middle of this bit of yard here. Mind you, he's been filming a TikTok by the angle of the car. Starting to think he loves this car more than the Golf. Not that I've heard that he's missed the Golf, he might, but I think it's his dream car, so yeah, I think he's pretty happy. Quad's parked up there, trailer, still not sold, chickens and chicks. Apparently it was never up for sale, it was just considered, whereas I thought it was up for sale and someone was coming for it, but nope, she's not been put up for sale yet. Roller and Keaton parked back in the shed. As you can see there, they've had a new layer of concrete, not of the whole shed. They've missed this bit here and a bit there. They didn't have enough, so it's going to be a while since that's done. So they've put everything back in the shed until they come back to do the rest of the shed. We need to get parked up on an angle there after. Well, I say she's had some work done to her. She's been greased up the rams and stuff like that, and just to check over because she did quite a big job a couple of weeks ago. So she's just been parked in there ever since. Shed trailer there. Ducks knocking about. Lawnmower, mower, wrapper, baler, and the mini baler. Now the mini baler, I don't know when it's going. I imagine it'll be September time, if I had to guess. Because I imagine they still have a couple of jobs left. But yeah, so she'll be going soon. It's not yet. 7740 parked up on the rake, which isn't usually paired together. And you'll be surprised to know that the farmer's son isn't in this, because no one is. He's parked it up after doing a bit of raking for someone. So yeah, he's also added a sticker on the front there. It says "Living the Dream" there. So he's spruced up his tractor, I guess. He's gonna put one on the ice. He's gonna get a sticker for it at some point, and then he says it's complete. We just don't talk about the underneath of the car. Apparently has a couple. It's a bit rusty underneath, we'll say. So he's having to sort that out over time. Because on the outside, the only thing he wants to do is add a sticker. So he needs to find one. Living the Dream, he thought made sense on New Holland because he's got New Holland badges either side. So he did put that on the car. He was either going to put it sort of just above the windscreen wipers or just over the back brake light, because it's sort of in the boot and well, that's where the brake light is, but he decided not to, so no idea what he's going to do. T6, 6616 and 6920S parked up in the shed. They've all been doing something recently. 6616 was moving bales, 6920S was pulling a tractor. Basically a tractor had broken down and it had a flat tyre, and basically it had a flat tyre and it had broken down. The chances of both of them happening while on the side of the cart, they figured out the trailer was too heavy for the tractor, so the 6920S had to take that. Sorry, the T6 had to take that, but the 6920S towed the tractor back to the yard for them. And then the T6 was got on silage for the rest until the field was done. Foot spreader and fur bags in the back there. I believe they still need to get 2 foot bags because they tend to get 6. They have 2 for themselves and then they have 4 spares if anyone needs some foot spreading done. Spear Deshka and the Channel 5 trailer in the back of the shed there. The only thing that's going to be out within the next couple of months is going to be either the foot spreader or the spearhead. I doubt the Channel 5 is going to be out anytime soon. Well, as far as I know, they don't have any jobs for August, so they might in September, but after that they won't, unless anyone does late silage. Then we've got Matt in the 3400 John Deere Tenella, with the boom right up, with Liam on a pallet that's on the power floor. It's not really safe, to be honest. There's nothing holding him. But there was nothing. The Dici basket they couldn't use. They couldn't even use the Dici. So the only thing they could find in the yard was a pallet. So that I had to do. He's just been knocking in this sheet of roof, I guess, as it had popped out out of place because of the high winds we had a couple of weeks ago that they just forgot about. Same with this one, so they're going to have to knock that back in, and then yeah, they'll be done with that. I bet Liam's going to be glad when they're done with that. Don't think they really did anything health and safety wise beforehand, but I'm sure Liam isn't too heavy, so he shouldn't break the pallet or anything. It's not too windy either, so that's good. Let's pick up here, just parked there. Herbstump trailer, bale trailer. Needs farmers thinking of maybe giving it a repaint, as it's just, well, it needs a wash first, and then it needs repaint. Hurdles and stuff there, flatbed trailer, pit side, bales, the buck rig there. That had to have another time put on, as the other one snapped when we were pushing up silage. Someone found it in the silage, because they ended up realising one was missing. The first place they checked was the silage, and there it was. So, yep. Then we have the Farmer's Son in the other New Holland, the T6080, with a silage trailer on the back, cane. So she's just been well, he's just coming in there after giving it a clean, after helping out one of his mates, Colin Silage. So he's just coming back into the yard there, roaring into the yard. I think most 3 out of 5 for the tractors here are straight piped, so pretty loud. To be honest with you, the T6 is quite loud and she's not even straight piped. And 6616 is just the quiet beast, I guess. Not got any stickers for this one. No wing mirror guards either, so you might at some point, but yeah. For now, she's just heading into the yard, and just, well, how you see her is how she is. Window sticker, he might change. It's the older one. He wants the one without the sort of black background. Did have the some refillable, but he almost got a bit of silage in it, so we shut it just before the silage got in, because he had a little bit of the grass falling through, and then he just wondered where the grass came from, and he forgot he had it open, so he had to shut it before, just in case he had a bunch of silage just dipped on his head. Then we got Matt's old Land Rover that he crashed. Now I don't know what's happened to it since. It seems worse since I last saw it. And you got glass missing. It's sort of slanted that way. The light's missing on that side. I have no idea what's happened to it. All I know is he's asked the farmer if he can keep it here. Someone's coming to collect that, and someone's coming to collect these Land Rover tyres. He's basically stripped it down for parts. And he's given up stripping it down for parts, and he's just selling it as that. So there's some Land Rover tyres there, and there's 2 just empty tyres. I believe, yeah, so there's the tyres off the one of the rims there, and then the spare wheel on the back is where the other tyre's from. So the farmer might keep them, if not he'll just sell it to the person who's going to collect these. But they're coming to have a look at them. Yeah, I don't know if they're being collected. The farmer might want them for these 2 landies, so we'll see what happens there. Then in the sheep field, not much really happening. Just got the disco and the car trailer on the back. on just bringing in the bull. So he's been in for 2 months now, which should be enough time for these lot. So we'll see how the scan goes at some point soon. Well, I say soon, it'll be like probably about October, November, probably. Last year they left him in till November, and that was a bit late. Because obviously by then he would have been easily would have been able to do all of them. So we believe he's done all of them. We hope he has. Farm's not too fussed if he hasn't. So just load him in there. Trailer there. Then at the junction here we have a bit of a different fast track, an older fast track. A very mint condition fast track. It's got a 3220 smooth shift with double bail lifter, all back quite close to the tyres, if I'm being honest. But I mean, does the job. He's just been moving some straw after he's baled it. He's just moved it to one side of the field. So then when he goes into the field, he can collect it and they're all in one place. So he's just been moving them there. And behind him we have the farm and his 6R185 John Deere. We have his Marston going through on the back. He's had back with another load of wheat. So yeah, I believe he's only just got this trailer back. Because it's like a 90s, maybe early 2000s trailer, and there's no way he's kept it that mint unless it's been kept in a shed and he's bought it. I believe it has been resprayed though, because last time I saw him with a trailer he was borrowing it. So yeah, so he's just headed back for another load there. Unfortunately summer's sort of coming to an end now. September tends to be when everyone sort of everyone finishes silage, but October onwards it starts to really slow down. September progressively slows down, and then August is like the dread of winter. So yeah, so there won't be too many tractors on the road, I don't imagine. And if there is, there won't be much going on. It'll probably just be the same process. So yeah, so much for this video guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and bye.